Hi, we're going to be talking about Incomepass and the Incomepass Elite program. The Incomepass Elite program is a business opportunity, and when we talk about business, there are certain things that we need to consider before we get into a business, most especially if the business is related to retailing. So, some of the questions that we need to ask ourselves would be, first of all, will people buy the product? If we have a product that people won't buy, then there's really no point in getting into business, right? The second question that we need to ask ourselves would be, do people need the product that we're selling? If we're selling a product that people don't need, then it's likely that these people won't buy as much as if people needed the product that we were selling. Does that make sense? The third question that we need to ask ourselves would be, will people need to buy the product again and again? So it would be better if people purchase a product from us and then that product gets depleted, and then the people would need to, these customers would need to buy that product again. The product that we have, or the product that Incomepass Elite, or the Incomepass in general, the product that we sell or that we deal in is prepaid load. And when we talk about prepaid load, we're talking about prepaid load for all the networks. We're talking about prepaid load for Globe, Sun, Smart, pretty much all the mobile networks in the Philippines. Now let's talk about mobile phone use in the Philippines. In the Philippines, close to 2 billion text messages are sent daily. There are about 100 million mobile phone users in the Philippines, and 90% of these are prepaid subscribers. In fact, the Philippines has been named the texting capital of the world again and again. So do you think that the prepaid loading business is profitable? I would say so. Now let's talk about Incomepass. Incomepass was founded in April of 2013. We are a legal business, a legitimate and a legal business, and we have all the documents to prove that. And not only that, we are backed by one of the experts, if not the pioneer, in the universal loading system here in the Philippines, which is Load Central. Now, Load Central has over 9 years of experience in the universal prepaid loading platform. They also have multiple servers and backup servers, so downtime is very, very minimal. And the best thing about this is they have different channels for customer support. You can contact them through mobile phone, you can contact them through chat support, you can contact them through email, and you can even call them. They have several numbers that you can call for assistance. So this is definitely a good thing. Now the business, there is an initial investment, and that investment is only 1,499 pesos. So for 1,499 pesos, you get to become a prepaid load distributor or a sub-dealer with Incomepass. And for that amount, you get multiple ways to earn. I'm gonna step you through the 7 ways of earning in this elite program. The first way to earn is through your unlimited retailer sign up. So as a sub-dealer, when you join the Incomepass Elite program, you're given a sub-dealer account, and as a sub-dealer with that sub-dealer account, you can activate as many numbers as you want. You can activate your mother's SIM or your mother's phone. You can activate your brother's phone, your father's phone, your friends, in fact, all your friends if you wanted to. And you can charge 200 pesos for every retailer sign up. So here's an example, or here's a sample computation. If you signed up 20 retailers and you charged them 200 pesos for each sign up, that would be 4,000 pesos. If you had 50 retailers and you charged them 200 pesos each, that would be 10,000 pesos. Now, going back, how much was the required initial payout for this activation? It was only 1,499. So you can see we're only talking about the first way of earning. You've already made your money back. Alright, let's move on to the second way of earning. The second way of earning is through retail overrides. So from all the retailers that you register into your sub-dealer account, you earn up to 2% on all their sales or on all their consumption. As long as they're using load, as long as they're selling load, you earn up to 2% of that. For some products it goes a little bit over 2%, but for this explanation, let's just say up to 2%. Now, the 20 retailers, going back to the example that we were talking about earlier, the 20 retailers that you signed up, if they sold 1,000 pesos of load every day for a month, that would be 600,000 pesos, and 2% of that would be 12,000 pesos. Now, you might say that 2% is a little bit high. So let's say, okay, let's cut that in half. Let's say you only make 1% from their sales. 1% is 6,000 pesos. Now, are you okay with making 6,000 pesos from the sales of your retailers? Remember, they're the ones who are selling the product. They're the ones who are selling. They're the ones dispensing the load. You're just there as a sub dealer, supporting them, teaching them how to do the business, and you're earning this passively. Okay, here's another example. If you had 50 retailers who sold 1,000 pesos of load each for 30 days, that would be 1.5 million pesos. Again, at 2%, that would be 30,000 pesos. Okay, let's not even say 2%. Let's go back to that 1%. 1% would be 15,000 pesos. Or not even 1%. Let's say 0.5%. Let's say you made 0.5% on all the load sales of all your retailers. 0.5% of your 50 retailers loading 1,000 pesos of load in a month is 7,500. So you see, it's just a game of numbers. Again, you can register an unlimited number of retailers, so not all your retailers might be selling 1,000 pesos of load. Some of them would sell maybe 100. Some of them would sell maybe 500. But again, it's just a game of numbers. You can register 100 retailers. You can register 200 retailers, or even 1,000 retailers. Okay, so there's no limit, and there's no charge on your part as a sub-dealer. Okay, the third way of earning is through your lifetime discounts. Of course, you can sell products, you can use the products, and we have over 400 prepaid products that you have up to 25% discounts on. Now, if you want to talk about just the load products, like the prepaid load products for the telcos, for the mobile phone credits, that's an average of something under 10%, if I'm not mistaken. Okay. So the fourth way of earning in this business is through direct referral. Now we need, or rather we appreciate it when our members help us grow the business by bringing other sub dealers or other load distributors into the business. So every time a member refers another elite member into the program, we call this a referral, or we call this we give a bonus that we call the direct referral bonus, and this direct referral bonus is 200. Okay, so we give 200 pesos for every direct referral that an elite member brings in, and that's for every elite member who joins or who brings in another elite member. So that's 200 pesos. We have an example here. So if this were you and you had your two teams, your left and your right team, every member by default has two teams, a left and a right team. You can bring in as many as you want, and you can put them either on your left or either on your right. It doesn't matter. Okay, you do this all in the system. So in this example, we're showing 6 people. So for those 6 direct referrals, you get credited a total of 1,200 pesos in the direct referral fee, or the direct referral bonus. Okay, so that is the fourth way that you can earn in this program. The fifth way of earning is through the pairing bonus, or the matching bonus. Now, this is very similar to the basic program. If you've seen that video, we give 200 pesos for every pair that you form in your left and your right teams. So again, every member has a left and a right team, and every member who refers someone can either put that new member in their left side or on their right side. So in this example, you put your first referral on your left side, and then you put your second referral on your right side. So you get the direct referral fee for those two, of course, and then on top of that, you get a pairing fee or a pairing bonus of 200 pesos. Okay, so again, that's for every pair that you bring into the system or that you bring into the business, every pair that's formed, you get 200 pesos. Here's another illustration. So if you brought in one pair, that's 200 pesos. If you form 10 pairs, that's 2,000 pesos. If you form 20 pairs, you get 4,000 pesos. And if you form 30 pairs, that's 6,000 pesos. Now, I'm using the word form, not bring in. Okay, that's because you don't necessarily have to be the one to refer these people. They could be referrals of your referrals, and as long as they form a pair in your network, you get credited that pairing bonus. Okay, let's move on. Here we have an example of a scenario. We commonly call this the worst case scenario, and in this scenario, we assume that you're only able to bring in two people into the business. Okay, only two. I'm confident that everyone out there can bring in more than two, but just for illustration purposes, we'll talk about you bringing in only two members. Okay, now those members that you bring in are also only able to bring in two members, and so on and so forth. Okay. Okay. Now, let's say that you bring in your first two people on your first week. So you get one on your left and you get one on your right. That matches and forms a pair, and you get the pairing bonus for that. You get 600 pesos for that. Okay, so just a quick review. Why 600 pesos? Because you get 200 for the person you brought on your left, another 200 for the person you brought on your right, and then that forms a pair, so that's another 200 pesos. Okay, the following week after that, those two people that you brought in bring in their two people. Okay, so you get 400 pesos for that because those are those people have formed two pairs. Again, those two people bring in two people each, and so on and so forth until we reach the 10th week. Now, let's look at how much you would have made by the 10th week. By the 10th week, you would have made 84,000 pesos. Okay, 84,000 pesos is the maximum that a member can earn on a single account or on a single sub-dealer account purchase or sub-dealer account registration. Okay. We have what we call our capping or the safety net, and this ensures that we don't pay out more than we should, and this also ensures that we protect the business as well as the members. Now, let me show you a few building strategies. Okay. And what I mean by building strategies would be the best way to make the most out of your money, or what to do to earn more money in this business. Okay, you're actually entitled to get multiple accounts or multiple sub-dealer or multiple elite accounts. Okay, and what this does is it increases your safety net. So remember earlier on we talked about a single account allowing you to earn a maximum of 84,000 pesos. Well, if you get two accounts, then that's 2 times 84, and so on. Not only that, we also have faster and higher returns, and this will also maximize your pairings. Now, how does this work? Okay, this works by okay, let's talk about this for a moment. If you get one account, that's 1,499. You get a 360,000 approximately, a safety net per month, and you get 100% pairing. Okay, 100% pairing. It means what this means is that for every pair that you get, you gain 200 pesos. Okay, that's 100%. Now you'll understand this as I go along. 3 accounts, total of 3 accounts is 4,497. You get a 600 peso immediate return, and the way that works is because you pretty much refer your other 2 accounts. So you get one account as your first account, and then you refer your second and your third account. So that goes back to you, right? The commissions that you get for pairing amounts to 200%, and I'll explain that in the next few slides here. For 7 accounts, this is this is valued at 10,493 pesos. You get 2,200 pesos immediate return on this, and you have a 2.5 million approximate safety net per month, and your pairing returns on this is 300%. So I mentioned earlier for the first package that you get 100%. For the second package, this needs to be number 2. Anyhow, for the second package, you get 200%, and for the third package, you get 300%. How does this work? Okay, let's take a look at one account and how this works. So let's say you get one account, and then for illustration purposes, let's say that you work on inviting 8 people. Okay, 8 people into your business. So those 8 people you divide into your left and your right team, so that's a total of 4 pairs. For those 4 pairs, you get 800 pesos. Okay, so that's what we call 100 pesos. 100% on your pairing. That's because for 4 pairs, you get 800 pesos. That's 200 per pair. 200 is 100% for the pairing. Okay. So all in all, you get a total of 800 for your pairing bonus. You get 1,600 pesos for your direct referrals, because that's 8 direct referrals, for a total of 2,400 pesos. Now, if you had 3 accounts, this is where we say that the pairing is 200%. That's because for 3 accounts, your positioning would be your first account on top, and then your second account on the left side, your third account on the right side. So all these 3 positions here are your accounts. Okay, and let's go back to those 8 people that you bring in. All right, so for those 8 people that you bring in, we put the first 4 under your left side, and because you put those first 4 under this left account, this particular account here earns 2 pairs. Okay, so that's for that account, because you can see for this position he put 2, or you put 2 on the left side of that account, and you put 2 on the right side of that account, so this account gets 2 pairs. That's 400 pesos. Now for the second batch of 4 people, you put that on under this account here on your right side. That forms another 2 pairs. So this is what we call multiple pairing. Okay, because not only does this person get those 2 pairs, we go back to the main account here. This main account here still has these 8 people under it. So this main account of yours gets 800 pesos. Okay, so if you total that, since this account made 400 pesos and this account made 400 pesos, that's a total of 800 pesos, plus this account here gets another 800 pesos. So all in all, you get 1,600 pesos for those 8 people you bring in. So you're probably understanding what we mean by 200%. Okay, this is also what we call multiple pairings. And of course, 1,600 for the referral fee. That totals 3,200 pesos. Now, for the 7 accounts, okay, the 7 accounts is formed with a main account up top over there, and then 2 sets of 3 accounts each on each side. Okay. Those 8 people that we were talking about earlier, you bring them in and you put them, you distribute them in your network, and if you put 2 here, this account of yours gets 1 pair. You put another 2 here, this account of yours gets another pair. So this main account still gets his 4 pairs, and then we move on to this right side. This account here gets his pair. So that's 200 pesos for that pair. And then this account over here gets another pair. So this account earns 200 pesos. So remember, these accounts, these top 7 accounts are all your accounts, which means you earned all of those pairings. Okay, so this main account, going back to this main account here, this main account here also earns 400. Okay, so 400 for that, a total of 800 on this side, and another total of 800 on this side, plus the main account here. The main account still has his 8 people under him, or still has the 4 pairs. Okay, so that is another 800 pesos, and you can see with 7 accounts, this is how you get your 300% in pairing, because compared to one account for those 8 people, that account would only earn 800 pesos. In this scenario with 7 accounts, this particular setup would get you 2,400 pesos. So again, faster and higher returns. All right, that's it. You might be wondering, earlier on, I think just going back a little bit, I said that there are 7 ways to earn. I've explained 5. That's because the 6th and the 7th way are related to the basic account. So let me just go back to this quickly. As an elite member, you are also able to refer basic members, and for every basic member that you refer, you get 50 pesos, and for every pair that those basic members form, you get 30 pesos. So that's the 6th and the 7th way, the 6th being the direct referral for basic, and the 7th way being the pairing for the basic. All right. If you have any questions, you're welcome to comment on this video. You're also welcome to get in touch with the person who shared this video with you. Thank you very much, and have a great day.